Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5:30.
We begin tonight with breaking news in a North Fargo murder case. The accused, Christopher Hampton, pleaded guilty this afternoon in Cass County Court. This comes after a mistrial in July when a jury couldn't agree on whether or not Hampton was guilty of murdering his roommate. Valley News Team's Krista Boehm joins us live from the Cass County Courthouse with all the details. Krista?
Andrea, Hampton pled guilty in court when a new trial was set to begin next week. Now, this all unfolded just this afternoon when he pled guilty and when he was charged with murder under extreme emotional disturbance, and that's a Class A felony. Prosecutors say Hampton shot Randall Donor because he suspected Donor of poisoning him, but doctors say they couldn't find anything in an examination. The state says this isn't what they wanted, but agreed to a 20-year sentence based on that, and Hampton appeared delusional and agitated. After his change of plea, Hampton apologized to his family and girlfriend and said he wished it could have been prevented. Reporting live, I'm Krista Boehm, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you, Krista. And continue to stick with Valley News Live and valleynewslive.com for updates on this story. Ceremonies to commemorate the 14th anniversary of 9/11 were held at several locations around our region today. In Grand Forks, a special vigil was held outside the Memorial Union at UND. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson brings us the story.
And it was unbelievable seeing this second jet come crashing into the second tower. What is going on?
University of North Dakota ROTC cadets stood watch over 3 battle crosses outside the Memorial Union today. The crosses are dedicated to the firefighters, police, military, and civilians who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001.
It's just to honor and remember the lives lost that day on 9/11. So we're trying to remember the events that happened the day, the towers that fell.
Near the upper floor, as you can probably see with your chopper shots, and then about 10 minutes ago, a second explosion in the second tower.
14 years later, first-hand recollections of that day are already beginning to fade. Most college students of today were only around first grade when it happened.
I didn't really get the impact. I think I was too young. Yeah. So, I mean, I saw that a lot of teachers did, but I didn't really get the impact because I was pretty little, so.
I don't think I knew what was going on. I just knew that something really bad had happened to buildings somewhere else.
I believe I was in second grade, and I was in class. I don't remember much about it. I was pretty little.
Okay. So it never really had an effect at that time?
No. Okay. But my mom still has the newspapers. Yeah. She kept a copy for all the kids.
It's hoped that ceremonies like this one today and in the coming years will entice people of all ages to pause, remember, and learn about the event that forever changed America.
You are looking at live pictures of the second twin tower at the World Trade Center collapsing as a result of the crash of an airplane into its side.
In Grand Forks, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
26 North Dakota servicemen have been killed in the war on terror since 9/11. And throughout our show, we'll continue our 9/11 coverage with one story focusing on the first responders who helped save lives 14 years ago. It's been another cool but sunny day, a nice way to head into the weekend, I think. Let's talk to meteorologist Robert Hahn for the details on tonight. Robert?
Yeah, certainly a nice evening out there. It's been a pretty nice day, just a mix of clouds and sunshine and some cool temperatures, but a touch warmer than we saw yesterday and a much warmer than some early morning lows that we saw this morning, getting down to 32 degrees in Cando, Langdon, and Fosston, 37 in Valley City, in Fargo, up in Grand Forks, both locations. We bottomed out at 41 degrees. But right now, temperatures all in the 60s, 61 Wadena and Fergus Falls, 68 here in Fargo, and also 68 up in Langdon. A few clouds out there, a lot of them high, thin cirrus variety, and we'll see them from time to time as we hit through tonight and especially early tomorrow. But we'll see our fair share of sunshine tomorrow as well. Underneath what clouds we do have, no precipitation. Dry this evening. If you're headed out to some area football games, about the only thing you have to worry about is bringing a jacket, perhaps a blanket, as temperatures will drop on off as we head through the next several hours. Here in Fargo, speaking of temperatures dropping on off, down into the low 60s by the 7 o'clock hour, some upper 50s by 8, and into the mid to upper 50s by 9 o'clock. It'll be a chilly night tonight, not as chilly as last night, and a nice warm up as we head through the weekend. How warm do we get? We'll let you know coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Robert. It's a day where the entire nation is a little more on edge, and a shooting incident a few blocks from the U.S. Capitol today heightened fears on this anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks. Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Policastro reports from D.C. tonight.
This was the scene outside Washington's Union Station.
I heard someone scream, he's got a gun, and then I hear 2 shots. And then everybody just starts screaming and running. It was just total chaos.
D.C. police say a security guard shot a man after the man allegedly stabbed a woman and then approached the guard with a knife. Police say they believe the man and woman were involved in a domestic dispute.
It was horrible, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. That's very terrifying.
Tamara Thomas is a tour guide based at the city's largest transit hub.
I'm thinking it's 9/11, Homeland Security, international security threat. Everybody run and exit the building.
Amtrak police told us they had extra officers inside Union Station on heightened alert today.
We're in D.C. Welcome to our nation's capital. I want everybody to be safe, though.
Reporting at Washington's Union Station, I'm Jacqueline Policastro.
Transit officials say trains were halted and the station was evacuated, but both have since reopened. 54 rural intersections deemed high risk in Minnesota are getting some upgrades. The Minnesota Department of Transportation is installing intelligent transportation systems. The locations were chosen based on factors such as limited visibility, traffic volume, and crash history. The systems use a combination of traditional signing, flashing lights that turn on when traffic is approaching an intersection, and sensors that trigger the lights to flash. The lights and LED messages on the signs are in real time. The DOT says people tend to think there are fewer crashes in rural areas because there's less traffic. However, about 66% of deadly crashes in Minnesota happen on rural roads. Clay, Wilkin, Ottertail, and Polk are just some of the counties in our area getting the warning systems. For a full list of locations, go to valleynewslive.com and click on the link attached to this story. Signs are already up alerting drivers of the route for the Greater Moorhead Days Parade. So if you're traveling in Moorhead tonight, you may want to find a detour. From 6 until 7:30, 20th Street South from 6th to 28th Avenue will be closed. The I-94 and 20th Street South interchange will remain open for traffic using 20th Street. That's south of I-94. 12th Avenue South will also be closed at 20th Street South during this time. Last year in the Valley, more than 1,900 people were told they had cancer. Today, an important event is underway to help those people. It's the annual 61 for 61, and today a radiothon, cookout, and other events are being held, all to raise money for the Roger Maris Cancer Center. Money raised will help toward cancer care, research, and survivorship.
It's hard to put into words. It's really humbling to see the amount of people that come out and support such a great organization, such a great cause, and everyone in their life has had somebody affected by cancer, and just the fact that they're coming out, it's amazing.
The FM Crusaders 61 for 61 motorcycle ride is tomorrow. Sign up starts at 9 in the morning at the Crowbar in Sabin, Minnesota. For more on the events or how you can donate, go to valleynewslive.com and click on our hot button for a link to the 61 for 61 page. The team is ready. The fans are ready. Everyone is ready for tomorrow's home opener for Bison football. Alex Egan and DJ Coulter will be breaking down the game tomorrow with our hour-long Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show at 1:30 p.m. on KVLY to get you ready for the game against Weber State. Speaking of the game, you can keep it on KVLY straight through to the pregame show. Brian Shawn and Chris Berg will have the call, and we'll get you out to the Dome to take in the national championship banner raising. Our coverage starts at 1:30 and the game kicks off at 2:30. While many are remembering 9/11 through memorial services and reflection, one U.S. senator is working to ensure Congress doesn't forget the heroes who helped save lives on this very day 14 years ago. Washington correspondent Kelly Meyer reports.
They risked their lives fighting for those at Ground Zero. Now some are battling serious illnesses as a result. With funding set to expire at the end of the month, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand is fighting a ticking clock with Congress to renew the measure. Gillibrand says more than 33,000 9/11 responders and survivors have an illness or injury caused by the attacks or the aftermath of 9/11. The World Trade Center Health Program would continue medical monitoring for 9/11 related illnesses for over 60,000 first responders and treatment for over 8,000 injured survivors. Funding for that program is set to expire at the end of September. Gillibrand, along with a bipartisan group of senators and members of the House of Representatives, are pushing to extend these programs. She says it's a moral obligation to ensure they get care.
More police officers have died since 9/11 than on 9/11 from 9/11 related diseases. And we have to do more for them. We have to stand by them at their time of need.
Comedian Jon Stewart will be joining Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and other 9/11 first responders to convince Congress to renew the measure. We'll have that story coming up for you next week. Reporting in Washington, I'm Kelly Meyer.
For more information on the bill, head to valleynewslive.com and click on the Hot button. It's been an emotional day in the Valley, and for many, it began at the Veterans Memorial Bridge this morning for a moment of remembrance. Here's a glimpse of the ceremony from photojournalist Mitch Lee.